Alright, now that you've completed your time and effort report, you should have a sheet that looks something like this if you're a bi-weekly employee, and something like this if you're a monthly employee. I'm going to go back to the bi-weekly sheet. You should talk to your grant project manager about whether or not you should enter electronic timesheets, and if you should, the only hours that you're going to enter into your electronic timesheets are the ones for the grant. So I would only enter these hours that I'm pointing at right here on this grant. And if I was a monthly employee, I would only enter these hours into my grant electronic timesheet. I wouldn't worry at all about any of these hours that were on the left side of my sheet here or here. So where do you go to actually find your electronic timesheet? Well, you log into the Rock, you click the Employee tab, and you should have a time reporting box in here. You want to click the timesheet with the appropriate due date. And when you do, you'll notice you get this electronic timesheet that pops up. Now, I'm a monthly employee, so I'll show you how to do this in the case of this timesheet right here. You'll notice I have 1 hour entered on the 2nd and 2 hours entered on the 3rd. So I'm going to go to my timesheet. I'm going to click under January 2nd, enter hours. I had 1 hour on that day. So let's just say I worked from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's 11 a.m. That's how you enter that in. You go towards the bottom of the sheet. You can click next day. And I worked 2 hours on January 3rd, so I'm just going to put in 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And that should match up with what I have on my time and effort report. So if we go back, we can click timesheet and kind of get an idea of what we've entered so far. You'll notice, yes, I have my 1 hour entered on January 2nd. And my 2 hours entered on January 3rd. I'm going to double check to make sure that that's right. 1 hour on the 2nd, 2 hours on the 3rd. Yes, it's correct, so you can continue on. You'll notice there's a tally of number of hours here to triple check yourself. Once you've entered all of your hours, you're going to click Submit for Approval. Once you've clicked Submit for Approval, it should say down here, Submitted for Approval by you, and that's all you have to do. Now, just a note, you want to really make sure that you have these hours right. If the hours on this electronic timesheet don't match up with the hours on your time and effort report, it's going to be a pretty big problem. So make sure you double and triple check this before you enter in Submit for Approval. Okay, I think that's it. I hope that helps you out, and thanks again for working on the grant, and don't hesitate to contact your grant project manager if you have any questions at all. All right, thanks.